Hey, what's up, lightboltjoe here. Today we are going to discuss the 1966 cult classic film, Charlie Brown. It's The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Wow, I can't even fathom why I started with Charlie Brown. It's The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. So, I've held off on talking about classic, like, holiday shows for quite some time. I wanted to just do a lot of them in a chunk. So we're doing the Peanuts ones, we're going to do the Christmas ones, not all of them, some of them, the ones that I like the most. So, Charlie Brown is part of the Peanuts gang. Peanuts is a comic strip from way back in the day from Charles M. Schulz, and it spurred many TV shows, many TV specials. There was a movie that came out a couple of years back just called The Peanuts. Not that there was ever a sequel for some reason, but Snoopy, Woodstock, Snoopy the Beagle Dog, his owner is Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown's younger sister, Lucy, is obsessed with Charlie's best friend, Linus, whose older sister... No, I'm sorry, not Lucy. Oh my God. Sally. Charlie's sister, Sally, is in love with his best friend, Linus, whose older sister, Lucy, is just an absolute monster. She plays tricks on him all the time. She pulls the football away from him. That way he can never kick it. It's part of the comic strip. It always makes its way into every TV special. It's classic. So it's, you know, it was always on ABC or CBS or, you know, whoever was in the cycle to you know, air it on cable TV. But then Apple bought it and you can only watch it on Apple TV unless you have a DVD or Blu-ray player to actually do it. Watch it, because you can't buy it digitally anymore, and it sucks. But corporate America, what can you do? Capitalism at its finest. So, broke out the DVD player, popped in the disc, pressed play, watched it with my parents as we ate pumpkin spice pancakes, surrounded by all of our fall stuff. Tis the spooky season, tis the Halloween season. Wonderful time. We always laugh. We always say the same things. You know, my mom always gets upset when Charlie Brown gets a rock. I got a rock. It's just such a perfect TV special that withstands the test of time, holds up to the test of time. That's why I was trying to mix the two together. Charlie Brown thinks he's invited to a Halloween party, but he isn't. He goes anyway. Lucy is, like I said, obsessed with Linus, and Linus is convinced the Great Pumpkin is going to arrive in the pumpkin patch and give presents to the good boys and girls, you know, who deserve it, very much like Santa Claus, but it's not, because it's the Great Pumpkin. And I think Snoopy is the Great Pumpkin at some point. Snoopy is dressed as a World War I flying ace, so he has his own adventure. Woodstock's not there in this, though, now that I say this out loud. Halloween party shenanigans, trick-or-treating shenanigans, very spooky. It's in the Peanut style, so you have the 2D animation with the 3D background, and the characters will just walk side to side kind of a thing. There is a scene where Linus is rolling a pumpkin towards the camera, but then just walks side to side. So it's very specific, sleek aesthetic. Ooh, gorgeous combination of words right there. And that's what's classic about it. My father's been obsessed with Snoopy since the dawn of time. My mom's sister, my aunt, who passed a couple years back, was obsessed with Snoopy as well. So the two of them always had, you know, not competitions, but good laughings of, oh, remember Charlie Brown did this, remember Snoopy did that, or, you know, gifts of Peanut gifts to one another was very, very special, very, very neat. So we always, you know, she's always with us when we watch it. It's pretty neat. It's great. The ones we only watch really are, as a family, are The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, the Thanksgiving show, which I can't remember because I don't really like that. I don't like Thanksgiving. I'm not a fan of celebrating genocide, but be thankful. So what's the other one? Oh, Merry Christmas, Charlie Brown. Those are the three that we watch the most. We don't really watch the Valentine's one. We don't watch the St. Pat's one. There's a bunch of other ones, but those are the three we watch the most. So that's what I'm saying. I wanted to wait to see what classic 60s, 70s classic TV specials like meant a lot to my family, to then watch them, talk about them, you know, the ones that I actually care about as well a lot. The Peanuts shows have just bring so much nostalgia with memories. Sitting on the phone with my brother as kids, you know, carving pumpkins, eating candy, you know, it's just nostalgia, and it's gorgeous nostalgia, and it's warm. It feels like home. That's what's neat about the Peanuts shorts is specials. It feels like home. So to be home with my family watching this still 3 decades later, it's just nice. It's welcomed, and I'm thankful for it. There you go. We'll throw in the thankful leading into the Peanuts Thanksgiving special. We'll talk about it. Fine. We'll talk about it. We'll do it. Okay. We'll do it. We convinced myself. So, it's a great pumpkin Charlie Brown. I gotta make a wood cut out of that. I made a Snoopy on a Woodstock on a Snoopy on a pumpkin cutout already for Halloween. Not that it can be on the yard, because PSCG still refuses to take our tree down for some reason, even though they marked it September 13th, and it's currently October 15th. 16 days left till Halloween. I still have nothing on the yard, except for a spider on the roof and some spotlights. It's infuriating. It is peak depression. Awful. Awful feeling. Feeling I let the neighborhood down, being part of their Halloween traditions. I'm rambling. But see, that's the nice part about talking about things, is that one thing leads to another thing, leads to another thing. Train of thought. You follow the train of thought, getting back to the beginning, pulling to the station. It's a great pumpkin Charlie Brown, 1966 cult classic TV special. On to the next review. Mucho mahalo.